Tonight on this Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots, the ultimate robot demolition derby drives on to the quarterfinals. Revision Z tries to pound Ronin. Spaz goes psycho on Buddy Lee, don't play in the street. And Blade Runner looks to emasculate the master. This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by the United States Army. Be all you can be. We're at the All-American Sports Park in Las Vegas, Nevada, where the robot's torch for the Golden Nut has ignited into a blazing inferno. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sean Salisbury, and it's quarterfinals time, and that means the clock's going to strike midnight on a whole lot of wicked robots. And the robots are ready, I'm ready, and I know Bill Dwyer's ready also.
Thanks, Sean. I am so ready. How about we get right to it with a super heavyweight scuffle that pits Revision Z up against one of last season's semifinalists, the ever-savage Ronin. Revision Z has unusually explosive speed and agility for a super heavyweight. Builders Daniel Rupert and Anthony Valenzuela also have a linear actuator lever at their disposal. Ronin deploys a 20-inch front-mounted saw as his weapon of choice. But with its high center of gravity and his opponent's quickness, Peter Abramson better be careful of flipping.
Ronin's a heavy favorite to return to the semifinals, but maybe Revision Z can play spoiler and ruin those plans. Let's find out what's going on boxside.
You're back, you got flags on it, you're ready to kick some butt?
I am ready to kick some ass. I've gotten 2 buys already, moved up. I'm ready to get in there and fight.
A lot of power on both sides of the box in this one.
Well, which one's more powerful? Let's find out. Mark Vero with the introduction.
In the red square to my right, an unemployable moody loner with a record as long as your arm and a knack for rearranging robot faces. Here is Revision Z. And in the blue square, from a marriage made in hell, his mother was a steam shovel and his father was a missile silo. Here is Ronin.
That doesn't sound like that bad of a marriage.
Been in one of those, huh? The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fight time in the super heavyweight division. You see Revision Z coming right across the ring and going after Ronin in the red flags up against the spike strips early.
I'm seeing tread problems with Ronin right now. Look at that, his right tread going from the front, not working. He's going to be going around in circles. Now, I was talking to Peter Abramson, Ronin's builder. He knows Revision Z is more powerful, so he's got his work cut out for him, but he's got to get that tread moving. He's got to be having actuator problems.
Oh, and the kill saws do a little bit of damage there on Ronin.
He's just going around in circles. He's got nowhere to go, and he's stuck right by there. And Revision Z playing a hell of a game, pushing him into him.
Both these are veteran drivers, so important to stay away from those hazards. But right now, it looks like there's a control problem with Ronin, and Revision Z is on the attack. There's the pulverizers.
And stop the hammers. Look at that.
Come around this side. You got this side. And it looks like he's stuck up against the spike strips, and if you're Revision Z, stay away. But no, he's going to go on the attack, try to score more points, gets underneath Ronin, continues to drive him near those pulverizers and spike strips.
A wedge is a great design, Sean, but if it's not properly implemented, gets stuck under the spike strip.
Bill, Revision Z seems to be on the attack the entire time. This fight has been played on Ronin's side of the arena from the get-go. This is hard to believe that Ronin has not scored many points in this fight.
Ronin's got one tread's not moving, the flags are down, he's a sad-looking bot right now.
Oh, there's the kill saws on Revision Z, but not a lot of damage. Now, see, I know there's problems with Ronin as he's driving himself over the kill saws. As you see part of his machine stuck right there by the kill saws.
Both these guys giving themselves kill saw problems. Revision Z, when he's attacking, coming in and over the kill saws. He's got enough armor underneath, doesn't hurt him.
Drives him again into the spike strips. Both these drivers are better than that. That leads me to believe we got some control problems.
We got fire now! We got fire! That's a gas-powered engine for that saw! Oh, man!
We had a fire in the hole. It's been put out, but you know what? I don't see any movement by Ronan. Looks incapacitated.
That's it right there.
Countdown, it goes.
Revision Z at the end of the fight just practicing his different attacks. Spinning, charging.
And if there was any question from the judges, I think that fire might have won it out for Revision Z.
Revision Z was a blazing terror out there while Ronan was just plain blazing. Man, the only thing worse than being burned at the stake is getting punched while you're burning.
No knockout, but I still think Ronan looked pretty hot. Let's get confirmation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at arena side have turned in a unanimous 45-0 decision for the red square, Revision Z.
Big upset, but no surprise which way the decision came out. How'd the battle stats look to you, my friend?
Just as you saw it, pal. Revision Z out-hit Ronan 18-1. Ronan was shut out otherwise, while Revision Z got 2 lifts and caused hazard damage 5 times. All in all, a dominating performance. So Revision Z vanquishes Ronan to advance to the super heavyweight semis. And we're advancing to some more quarterfinal scrapes in a minute.
Spaz is going to find out if Buddy Lee Don't Play in the Street is able to slay in the box. Then, Blade Runner's going to try to turn this master out.
I'm Nola Garcia. And I'm Mercy Cruz. And this is our robot, Buddy Don't Play in the Street. We've been told that women aren't the best drivers, but we have our saying, women drivers, no survivors.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
Las Vegas, Nevada. It's platinum blondes. It's the golden nut. It's blood red robot rage. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to BattleBots. I'm Sean Salisbury, and we got quarterfinal action, and it's going to be an earthquake of a bout against 2 very different robots. Bill, take us through these 2.
You know a lot about what I know. Spaz is a battery-operated, panther-quick robot with a lethal hammer spike. Add to the mix builder Mike Regan's incredible driving skills, and you're talking about a mechanized killing machine. Instead of an actual weapon, Team Fembot's Buddy Lee Don't Play in the Street relies on its ability to smash the opponent like a battering ram. Buddy Lee's going to have to get in some powerful shots against a more agile Spaz. When you think of the ferocious world of riotous robots, stuffed dolls usually don't come to mind.
Yeah, the ladies of Team Fembot have some different ideas on BattleBot style, and they're not stopping with their robot. Check it out for yourself.
Team Fembot is conceived and designed by women. It's also built and driven by females. That's us. Nice outfit, Mercy. Thank you. I like yours too.
When it comes to looking good, Team Fembot is dressed for BattleBot success.
We designed the uniforms with the colors blue and silver because blue is a color of honor and prestige, and the silver actually is a color of strength. Plus it goes with our hair. This is a real versatile outfit, okay?
Right.
Show them we have room for the Allen wrenches
right,
in there.
Exactly. Pockets to put anything in here that we want. These pockets are made for tissues.
If our little robot gets hurt, which we hope it won't because it's really tough and rough.
We can dry our tears off with it.
The only tears these women will shed are tears of joy, because they're role models.
As well as winning and proving ourselves, I think that we're standing out there as a beacon for future female engineers.
Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Yeah, I know I was quick to criticize Buddy Lee, but I've got to admit, Team Fembot's odd-looking robot deserves credit for beating Turbo in the elimination round.
You were a little quick. Real big of you, buddy.
Let's go down to Mark Beal for the introduction.
Introducing in the red square. He's so bad, he makes medicine sick. He fights to the death with a razor-sharp pick. Introducing Spaz. And in the blue square, it's not just a killer robot, it's also sound advice for any of you juvenile delinquents. Here is Buddy Lee, Don't Play in the Street.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Team Finbot, Buddy Lee don't play in the street against Spaz, and they come to meet each other at the middle of the arena. Let's see if Buddy Lee can play in the arena here at the BattleBots floor. See him trying to maneuver around Spaz right now. Backs in, and part of the dogs are out, Bill.
Good, good. Everybody wanted to see those dogs get torn up.
Look at that leverage by Spaz as he lifts Buddy Lee don't play in the street and scores some points, and there's a couple blows.
Putting a big dent in the back of Buddy Lee. Didn't want to get up underneath Buddy Lee, just wanted to slam him, but was able to.
Bill, I know you said that Buddy Lee in free fight, the problem is not a lot of offense with him because there's not a lot of ways to score points other than Ram, yet Spaz is scoring the points with the Ram here.
And Spaz showing some power there, pushing Buddy Lee back. Buddy Lee, that's all he's got, power pushing. And a stupid-looking doll.
Is there a better crowd favorite in the arena, in the whole BattleBots, than Buddy Lee? The fans love it. Buddy Lee going to try to stay alive as his BattleBot is falling apart.
As much as the crowd loves Buddy Lee, I don't think they want to see anything more than that steel rock chisel of Spaz come down through the top of that blue hat on his head.
As long as he's got a seatbelt on, he'll be okay, though.
Really?
Buddy Lee staying alive as Spaz is scoring points by the second, but you got to give Buddy Lee some credit as he continues to battle with not a lot of offense and a machine that's falling all over the BattleBots arena.
Does not stop. He's lost his back end. He's lost his dogs. Gets a pop in the head and another.
How's that for a little left hook from Spaz to the head of Buddy Lee, but no blood. I don't see any blood.
But the only place you see damage on Buddy Lee don't play in the street is the front grill, really taking some damage. And the back end. Sides, don't see it. He is the little fire engine that could.
And he's a survivor, and Spaz trying to drive Buddy Lee to the kill saws, but he drives him over one of his dogs. Buddy Lee trying to stay alive.
You know, once Spaz knows he's ahead on points, say, oh yeah, I hope he goes after the Dalmatians. He's got two of them. There's the hat trick.
Spaz, all he has to do now is stay alive and stay away from any major hazard damage.
Oh, look at that. He's stuck in the grill. Stuck in the grill.
Get out of my grill.
Wants to drag Buddy Lee into the kill saws, brings himself into it.
Look at that. A sharpening blade.
Oh, he's spending a lot of time.
Buzzer.
He's okay.
Fight over. Might be the only points Buddy Lee scored was with help from the kill saws. Spaz looks like he'll move on.
We finally got an answer to that annoying question. It was Spaz who let the dogs out. Those dogs would have been safer out on the highway. Oh, the humanity. And now Spaz pops Buddy Lee upside the head. Crash test dummies don't have it so bad.
Well, that vicious beating should have been rated R. Let's see how the judges rated it.
A 26-19 decision for the red corner, Spaz.
No surprise there, Bill, where the battle stats as lopsided as they appeared.
We're about to tip over, so lopsided. Buddy Lee never quit. I'll give the little guy that. He got an 8 hits to Spaz's 22. Spaz also had 1 lift and caused a little hazard damage to Buddy Lee. Buddy Lee, you're now free to play wherever you like, as long as it's not in the BattleBots.
Playtime's over for Blade Runner and the Master, because when we return, they're in for a deadly serious quarterfinal brawl. We'll be back. There you see the Master getting ready for battle, and even Mark Satrakian knows this is serious stuff, people. Don't construct or operate a robot or a BattleBot without proper supervision. Welcome back to BattleBots, everyone. Now, Bill, how's this bout between Blade Runner and the Master shaping up?
All right, let's take a look. Ilya Polyakov's Blade Runner wields a robot-impaling pickaxe that gets its thrust via the counter-rotation spin on this Whackbot's wheels. This speed demon can also do damage by striking with its rear-mounted ramming spikes. The Master is Mark Satrakian's middleweight nightmare. The cruelly efficient design loosely resembles its opponent's, but the Master's larger physique and freakish mobility could provide an advantage in deflecting Blade Runner's attacks.
BattleBots isn't lawless mechanical chaos, it just seems that way. And our science guy Bill Nye is in the pits to tell us about some of the rules.
Now, although each bot is encouraged to beat his or her opponent into a heap of scrap metal, there are some restricted weapons. No electricity-based weapons, no entrapping nets, no corrosive chemicals, no explosives, no untethered projectiles. I know it sounds like there's a lot of rules, but I think you'll see a lot of broken bots anyway.
Let's go box side for more information on this all-important match.
Are you guys going to do anything different for this match? I mean, you guys are pretty far up there. What's going to happen?
This is going to be a very tough match. We're going up against the Master, Mark Satrakian's robot. He's pretty much the god of robotic combat. He's been my idol for the longest time, and I hope we could beat him up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This one could come down to which robot has better drive.
Middleweight contest
Mark Vero.
in the quarterfinals. Introducing in the red square. 3 minutes with him is like a barefoot marathon on a razor's edge. Here's Blade Runner. And in the blue square, this professor of pain is giving advanced lessons in the sadistic science of humiliation and domination. Here's the Master.
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Blade Runner with its quickness, and the Master comes out right now. That's the way a fight's supposed to start.
These are two very quick robots. The Master, also one of our oldest robots. Back in '94 he was built.
I like what I'm seeing. Quickness and brevity. Blade Runner will get smoking as he turns around at his, what's the spinning? It's 60, 70 miles an hour here, Bill?
89 miles an hour.
Close.
89.
Not going to tip either one of these bots over, so you've got to score points in this one.
The Master, those big steel circular wheels, industrial toilets. Yes, industrial toilets.
Ooh, look at Blade Runner using the back of his body to try and drive the Master in over there by the pulverizers.
And Blade Runner, it's hard to get under the Master, so he's going at him from the back end. Now he's got him where he can hit him with the, can't get him.
89 miles an hour, as Bill said. You don't want to get hit by that spinner called Blade Runner, and you see the Master does get hit but stays alive. Those toilets are just fine.
Both these guys showing some real power here. Blade Runner, unlike a lot of bots, is made out of bulletproof Kevlar. Doesn't use Alexa, Kevlar.
This fight is close right now. I don't have a leader on my scorecard. I got it pretty even today.
Yeah, you gotta give Blade Runner some points for aggression. He is pushing the Master into the spike strip. Not doing much damage, scoring some points.
What I like about both of these bots is their wheels and their leverage allows them not to get caught up in those spike strips. You see a lot of damage there done to the toilet sides of the Master, but you know what? Not doing any damage to those little belts that continue to let the Master roll.
Those Hellraisers, that is what Blade Runner's got to watch out for. He gets his arm stuck under there, that's it for him.
Pushing about 40 seconds left to go in this fight. You see the Master scoring some points now.
Yeah, the Master, he's got 4 interchangeable weapons. He's got the battle axe on for this fight, and a good call. It's working well. Blade Runner, where's the spinning? He was spinning earlier, and it wasn't doing much. Blows kind of deflected downward off those big toilet wheels.
Inside of 20 seconds,
But he's not
rope-a-dope
spinning
going on now, huh? This is a close one as we close inside of 10 seconds. The Master and Blade Runner.
You know Blade Runner's having problems now. He is having problems.
And that'll kill you when it comes to the scoring because the judges know that. This fight is over. I don't know what your scorecard says, but this is awfully close.
I went to see BattleBots, and a hockey game broke out. Blade Runner checks the Master hard into the boards. Now, Blade Runner gets under the Master, and the Master hammers him. This fight's tough to call.
Let's find out how the judges saw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 judges at arena side have turned in a 28-17 decision for the blue square, the Master.
Seems like both these robots are pretty hungry for the big nut, the way they were trading wax.
Yeah, when we get back, we'll take a look at what I'm sure are some very tight battle stats. We'll also see our hit of the week. Hey, looking at the hit of the week, I can only hope all dogs really do go to heaven. In the match we just watched, Mark Satrakian's relentless robot, the Master, toughed out a hard-fought victory against Blade Runner. How'd the battle stats turn out, Billy?
Here we go. The Master landed almost double the hits he received from Blade Runner, 21-11. So those 3 pins and 2 hazard damages by Blade Runner must have made this scrum awfully tough to score for the judges.
You know, the semifinals are really starting to take shape after tonight's action.
Yeah, Revision Z altered Ronan's face, not to mention its plans for the big nut. Meanwhile, Spaz showed Buddy Lee that BattleBots is no place for toys.
And the Master took Blade Runner under his metal wing and then smothered him. Well, it's on to the semis for some, into the dump truck for others. So for Randy and Jason Sklar, Heidi Mark and Bill Nye, I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. We'll see you next week. Same bot time, same bot channel.